Let us continue. More triangle strategy. We have to destroy the town to save the town. Oh, we apparently have some stuff before we actually move out. News of Wolfort's forces reaching Thalys and the others, who begin planning how they will respond. Do they know we're already going to destroy the dam?
General, it appears an army of Byzantine soldiers has arrived at Castle Wolfort.
No doubt they've come to take Whiteholm from us.
Oh no. Whatever will we do? It looks like they didn't take kindly to Brother's schemes.
Avlora, dispatch an army at once.
There is no need. It is best we await them here. No matter how great an army they possess, they will not fell this stronghold easily. All we need to do is buy time. Once they realize what the Archduke is planning, they will tremble in fear.
That will put Esfrost in the same position as it was during the Salt Iron War, which, need I remind you, we lost.
Things are different than they were 30 years ago. They have no just cause for their actions. You understand, don't you, Your Majesty?
I do. I am the Queen of Glenbrook now. An attack on the capital constitutes treason toward the crown and their kingdom.
The people will not support someone without a cause. Without their backing, Wolfort cannot hope to win.
I refuse to acknowledge that pitiful little puppet as queen.
As do I. She disgusts me.
Personal emotions have no place on the battlefield. I cannot entrust anything to such fools, and the Archduke shall know of it.
Avlora!
The nerve of that woman.
So the battle against House Wolfort begins.
Now we know that Avlora cannot survive the coming chapters. So is she just going to meet us at the dam? Or is she going to get betrayed by Thalys and Erica, is the question. Byzantine reinforcements arrive as the battle to reclaim the crown city begins.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Camsell and I have brought as many soldiers as we could.
Thank you for bringing reinforcements.
It was you who moved them. There has not been an army this great in Hyzanth for 30 years. The Salt Iron War also brought friends and foes together like this. We may have won then, but we had best not get cocky.
Of course, which is why we have a strategy to ensure our victory.
Minister Exham gave me a brief overview of the plan. Coordination will be the key to our success.
Indeed. Let us go over the plan in detail.
Yes, please.
Another war as big as the last. Just how great will the damage be this time?
Let us reconfirm our strategy. Benedict, if you would.
Our target, Whiteholm Castle, was built upon a sandbar in the Norzelia River. The city, sprawled upon the riverbank, is connected to the castle by a single bridge. The river and town are the greatest obstacles to invading armies.
I am well aware. I could not believe my ears when I heard of Esfrost's invasion.
They used the new mining venture to take us by surprise.
However, the Esfrosti army has solidified its defenses. They will likely spread their forces in front of the bridge.
It is the only path of entry. Geographically speaking, it would be impenetrable.
But we shall use that geography to our advantage. The surrounding river was originally prone to floods. But the kings of old spent years improving the river and created a dam upstream to control its water levels. We plan to explode that dam using your Elfric.
And create a deluge to cleanse the city of Esfrosti soldiers.
Indeed. It is a plan they can neither predict nor defend against. Their entire army will be swept away.
The people will not let you get away with that.
There was once a residence along the riverside for nobles and wealthy merchants. However, it is now occupied by Esfrosti aristocrats and officers.
That should mitigate Glenbrook's casualties.
But there will doubtlessly be deaths. Not to mention the lake is the kingdom's source of water, or so I hear. The price of victory will be the people's deep-seated hatred.
Yep. Horse ring.
I know, but I'm willing to assume any grudge they would bear.
Your resolve has been duly noted. I shall lend you my strength. On your signal, we shall enter the city and evacuate as many citizens as we can.
You are a kind man, Minister Camso. But this would incur quite a debt of gratitude. Allow me to lend a hand as well.
Thank you.
Milo, the blast crystal is capable of destroying the dam, yes?
Undoubtedly.
Excellent. Then our strategy is settled.
First, you two must put pressure on the capital. I wish for you to draw the attention of the Esfrosti army. We shall head to Telior and set the blast crystal.
It will explode tomorrow at daybreak.
Very well. May the fortunes of war favor us.
Move out.
Peasant and Wolf begin to put their strategies into action. To draw the eye of the Esfrosti forces, the Hyzantian army encircles the crown city of Glenbrook.
Be careful. Blood's coming.
Meanwhile, Serenoa and the others quietly make their way up the Norzelia River toward Telior, Elfric in tow. Though aware of the risks, they hope exploding the dam will flood the city below and rid it of the Esfrosti forces within.
Looks like nothing special's going on anywhere else. Zeron and the others steal up to the Telior Reservoir to destroy the dam. First time in this location. Yep.
As Huet reported, there are Esfrosti soldiers here, but not many.
Of course. The lake is a precious water reservoir for the kingdom.
Indeed, which is why House Telior sealed themselves up here.
So now we wait until nightfall to set the blast crystal.
Before that, there are two things we must do. The first is to find a place for it. And the second is to disable the street lamps.
You mean those posts?
At night, the lamps draw on the power of rocks called lumistone to glow. We must remove them.
Cool lore bit that'll
Then
never
we'll
be
split
mentioned
up
again.
into two teams. Benedict and Milo, I leave the lake to you. I shall take care of the street lamps.
Very well. Anna, Lord Serenoa's disguise.
Always getting disguised in this chapter as well.
To think the young lord capable of such a thing.
I'm gonna guess that
He is a
each route
curious man, isn't he?
has its disguise section here.
No, he isn't.
I am but a humble merchant. You must have disabled the street lamps before night falls. If you cannot be seen, your efforts will have been for naught if the posts are repaired before operation even begins. Understood. I'll make sure no one is in the area before removing the lumistone. Alright. Might as well save to see if we can do it the whole time. Also, we're gonna have to shift that difficulty back up. Up. The lamps in this here town were made to protect Telior Reservoir. It's where the whole kingdom gets its water. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I was entrusted with looking after these street lamps by the previous lord himself. The lumistones that give them their shine lose their glow after one night, so it's my job to replace them every morning. Thanks to you, the people here can rest easy at night. You have my respect. Huh, I'm happy to have it. I see a lot of folks out at night going for a stroll or sharing a drink in the lamplight. And there ain't no better place for a drink, I'll tell you that. Tellier's got the best wine in the realm. Open up a bottle and it'll be morning before you know it. But ever since Esfrost arrived, I haven't seen so many people out at night. It's a damn shame. It pains me to have to destroy something this man has taken care of for years. But I must if we are to reclaim the capital. Guilt tripping. It's no secret that I'm getting on in years. Perhaps it's time to retire and let someone else tend the street lamps for once. Ooh, me. We'll do a good job. Kitty. Pile of rocks. I had a fight with my mom, so I can't go home. Do you think she'll forgive me if I say I'm sorry for my pranks? Probably. You're gonna have to move though, kid. We know that for sure. It constantly feels like the Frosty soldiers are breathing down our necks. It makes me miss the days of Lord Silvio's rule. I heard the salt tax has gotten lighter in the Crown City. Still, I can't help but worry. Hello, guardsman. I know I shouldn't complain, let alone to a merchant like you, but I just need someone to listen. Dusseldorf controls the capital and Lord Silvio's gone, leaving us no choice but to obey Esfrost. But is it really right for us to just bow our heads to our invaders? They even slayed our king. What Esfrost did was wrong. A loyal soldier of Glenbrook owes them no obedience. You're right. It's a soldier's job to fight for his house and home. Lord Silvio wasn't special by any stretch of the imagination, and I've never even seen King Regno with my own eyes. Even so, should I risk life and limb to show my loyalty to them? My apologies, I sometimes forget myself. What you said is true, but still, I don't think I could bring myself to rise up against Esfrost. Thank you for listening to this poor soldier's woes. I feel much better now. If only Lord Silvio has taken his job more seriously, things would be so much easier now. Wish he understood that when a lord is careless, it's their people who suffer. Lord Silvio is he's crap, so pray be careful not to expose your true self. Thanks for the innuendo. It really helps us. I scolded my son for his pranks this morning and he ran out of the house. I wonder where he went. Maybe I said too much. The streets are different now that Esfrost is in charge. I just hope he's okay. If you see my little boy all by himself, would you let me know? What'd you say? You saw my little boy over there? That must be him. I have to go. No, please stay here. I'll bring him to you. There we go. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to make you sad. It's alright, my boy. I'm sorry for yelling. It seems they made up. I should be able to disable the street lamp without trouble now. Thank you so much for finding my son. I'm so happy Mom forgave me. Thank you so much, sir. Can I just disable this one? Now's my chance to disable the street lamp. Done. Without the Lumistone, this area will be bathed in darkness. I wonder how that's gonna work in battle. I've already destroyed the Lumistone. This area will be bathed in darkness come nightfall. There you are. Quality fiber. The lake is as beautiful as ever. Large HP recovery pellet. The dam is on the other side of the watchtower. We'll have to sneak under the cover of darkness as I suspected. And should anything go wrong, Anna will be with Lady Frederica, so you needn't worry about her. Try to find our way around. Gonna save before I do anything. Oh, there's a thing on top of the house. Yoink. What are you doing over here? Sorry, merchant. No entry. Don't get too close to the lake. You a traveling merchant of some sort? Well, no funny business or else I'll have to arrest you on the spot. There's no way they're this stupid. Okay, you can't jump up there. They aren't that stupid. So how do we lure them away? Ooh, Curel pellet. So he says no entry. What if I try to go past him? I won't let me in. So how are we able to disable, like, this one? By talking to people? Okay, should we try destroying some of these? Because I highly doubt we can destroy it, right? There are too many soldiers around the watchtower. I won't be able to remove the Lumistones on the street. Okay, give me a second. One person we didn't talk to, apparently. There we go. I must admit, I did not expect them to keep such close watch. I wonder if there might be a way to draw their attention. Say no more, my lord. Allow me to serve as a distraction while you tend to street lamps. Can we just... There's a soldier near the street lamp. I can't disable the lamp with him around. I saw a suspicious woman lording around that behind that house over there. Wasn't sure what to make of it, so leave the rest to me. I shall investigate at once. You needn't be so alarmed. I am but a humble dancer. Be that as it may, I must discern the truth for myself. Why not discern my truth somewhere more private? Very well, if you insist. And KO'd. Or dead. Probably dead. Now's my chance. Smash. Alright, merchant, no entry. Try Benedict, I guess? So we're gonna need another distraction. You must be exhausted from your hard work. Allow me to dance for you. I've been told the equestrians are quite stimulating. No, I couldn't possibly accept such an offer. I'm still on the job after all. It doesn't seem there's any other way to do it. Okay. This thing has a guide basically on it. Let's see. Disable the 3 lamps. Okay. Let's see. Enter top house on left. Talk to woman. Talk to boy. Disable that lamp. Disable the lamp by the woman's house. Speak to the guard. Get Milo behind the woman's house. Speak to the guard to disable the lamp. And we're good. I guess that's all we can do then. My job here is done. I pray that our plan is a success. I mean, I guess it'll allow us to get closer without,
Constable Citrus reporting for duty. S-Frost has sent me to help patrol the area.
I knew it couldn't be that easy.
Welcome, Constable. If you don't mind my asking, what brings an officer to this lake?
I can't say for sure. I'm merely obeying orders.
It's the constable. We can't let him see us.
That doesn't mean they are keen to our plan. Stick to the strategy.
Fight. Okay, before that, we always check the encampment to see if there's any new fun battles to be had. Nope. You have enough money for some upgrades. She can get her weapon damage up, so she could be better. Is a choice. Yeah, sure, let's get her weapon damage up. He doesn't get very high magic attack, does he? He mainly gets his delayed explosions. Pretty good, though. Got no money. And that is our final Quietus thing. Everything else goes towards saving up for our elite upgrades. Sickos arrives with reinforcements, but the party is determined to see their plan through. And we get the assistance from the cover of night.
It doesn't make any sense. Why were you demoted to Borderland Patrol?
Huh. Demoted.
Exposing Svarog was a praiseworthy feat.
Calm yourself. The Archduke decided so because of that very feat.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Svarog is a guarded man. Perhaps because I'm always sniffing about. But if the Archduke were to remove me from the capital...
You mean the Archduke is trying to throw Svarog off his guard?
It is mere speculation. I cannot be sure what the Archduke is thinking. More importantly, protecting this area is an important job. We must dedicate ourselves to our mission.
The plan is unchanged. We will steal up to the dam and set the blast crystal.
And what if we're seen?
We cannot risk the capital knowing. Witnesses must be exterminated immediately.
Noted. Makes things easy.
Understood. Milo, we leave the crystal in your care.
Very well.
Let's go. We must get there before the sun rises.
How many turns does that take?
A dangerous mission in the dark. How thrilling.
So they have a few units. Are there any notes about the light sources? Set off an explosion in this area to destroy the dam. Defeat all enemies within the yellow panels in order to safely set the blast crystal. Security is tight around the lake, so expect many reinforcements when in battle. If you enter an area illuminated by street lamps or come too close to an enemy, you'll be discovered. Plan your route wisely. How close is too close? You recommended. For tempting? Or for your sleep? Wherever Jens is. Okay. It is almost certainly due to his ability to sleep.
I live to serve.
Or make people sleep. Her for immobilization and blinding.
Understood.
And yours probably to turn back time. Got some interesting possibilities with all of these units.
Understood.
Right. Who else should we bring? Not bringing you.
Understood. I'll do my best.
Aye, leave it to me.
I'll do my best.
I think we'll go with Narv this time. Oh, let's check our equipment. Make sure everybody has something on.
I will do my best.
Ooh, immunity to silence. Good. Can also boost his speed or movement. Yeah, we got another resurrection thing. Who has the other resurrection earring? No, for a fact we had two. He has it. Hey, Chessmaster, how's it going? So we have a strength bracelet to give him. One more strength. Huh. I just realized the obsidian anklet is perfect for our barrel boy here. There's no reason not to give him that. See, let's keep giving you stuff. You might be good with the Vanguard Scarf, so you can give somebody TP at the start of battle. Also give you the movement bangle, so you can get around better. I think we're looking good here. Had fun. While also watching a new Family Guy episode while watching this. I haven't watched Family Guy in many years. Okay, let's see. I guess I could have him be here so we can give TP to Narv. I'm genuinely curious how this battle is going to go. I don't know how it works. Because I don't know their vision range. Get that toilet fixed? Nope. I gotta call my guy tomorrow to see if he can confirm Tuesday.
We must occupy the watchtower if we are to destroy the dam.
I'd hate to be caught in the act. How do you suggest we slip by unseen?
Avoid the street lamps. If they see us, they'll surround us where we stand.
Sneaking around in the shadows it is.
To the watchtower, everyone.
Time to take action.
Yo, have some TP.
Let's do
Watch me work.
My duty shall be done.
Your orders? Shadows conceal me.
I'm wondering how quickly they'll start this.
Come get me.
Here goes.
My turn.
These great trees are destructible.
I shall try my level best.
Now what to do?
Time to take flight.
I can't get in close enough.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Is this gonna attract them? Cutting down these great trees?
I'll show you what I can do.
Let me heal your wounds.
Now then, to work.
Forward march, whatever it takes. Let's do this!
I'll try my best.
Let's see what happens.
You'll feel this later. My power is overflowing.
Silence.
Someone's here!
You get put to
Sound the alarm!
sleep. Wow, that happens immediately, huh?
Intruders! Tighten our defenses.
Wow, okay, so it's a very quick reinforcements. That's kind of what I wanted to know.
Charge!
Well, now I have to deal with all these guys. So... so much for that.
Freeze your last!
Let us pry out their weakness. This must work.
So I guess the goal is probably to get to this point before he gets spotted, or get to this point before he gets spotted. So all the enemies get bottlenecked down there. Rather than you getting bottlenecked over here. You already lost one. Beautiful. But okay.
So it falls to me.
I see how that works now.
Time to take flight.
Try this. Now what to do?
Your luck has run out.
New job starts some hour. Nice. You told me what you were doing.
And where shall we strike? Death from above!
You've made a grave
For my
mistake.
kith and kin.
so naive.
Let me heal your wounds.
Alright. Roland, get back in. You got to tell me where to report to or when, so you're gonna get up early and find out yourself in person. Probably a good idea. Doesn't hurt to be extra cautious.
Allow me.
My apologies.
It's your new job,
Time
after
for
all.
some sorcery.
Damn, the range. Oh, I can't guarantee a kill on anybody. Sadly. I can Mystic Beam this guy, though. Here, Roland.
Feel the might of my magic.
The way it was intended to be used.
So, it falls to me.
This is everything I've got.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I'll just do cut time compression here. Beat up Anna.
Faster!
This is...
Time to take action.
I can gift him all the
Will
TP,
this work?
so he can spam his ice
No
magic.
ice?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it
Come
safe.
get me.
Forward march.
Group our whole party back together, see what happens.
There is no mercy. on
Poor
the
Cycrus, he has no idea what's coming. I like how he used sprint on himself and then he did not move. 10 out of 10, dude. The best.
My victory is
So
ours.
cute.
Choices. Ha!
My turn.
Let's see, what can we do here? I think that's the best I got.
For the honor of House Wolford. Parry.
What have we here?
Here goes.
Let's give you more speed.
That's a big help. My duty shall be done.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Nobody needs healing. End turn.
My turn. You won't catch me.
Here I come.
You can try zapping you.
Ready to see a spell.
Nice.
Did it.
So that guy is completely useless.
Time for some research.
Just
A cold wind
Bam.
blows. Strike while the iron's hot. Let's do
I
this.
won't let you down.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
yeah, I can at least lure him. This way we'll get ourselves that big hit.
Forward march.
Yep, there he goes.
I won't lose!
Is it my turn? Take this!
Move you over here.
Here I come.
Let me heal your wounds.
And now we can spam haste as much as we like.
Go swift. I won't let you down.
Choices, choices.
I was hoping I'd be able to get in there and get out.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Unite under the Wolfort banner!
Let us pry out their weakness. My turn.
Time to take action. This is far
I won't
from
let you
over.
down.
I think this thing to do here would be
I'll show you
to
what I can
shotgun.
do.
Also, don't want to get too close.
Don't be afraid.
My duty shall
I
be
didn't make
done.
him useless. He's gonna get one attack and then die.
yourselves! Where was I?
Or he could just die. I'm fine with that. Oh, Roland actually has him. See if I move here. Silence 90%.
Cold wind blows.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Well done.
Come on. RNG, baby. Yeah.
I won't lose! It ends here!
Time to take flight.
No additional range, unfortunately. Shame, you'll always be one short.
Let me heal your wounds.
Your wounds are healed.
You have my thanks. Strike while the iron's hot. Ha! I will follow you faithfully till the end.
My duty shall be done.
Sir Chris is gonna be a fun dude to
I
fight.
shall try my level best. This must work.
Now what to do? Life is a butterfly.
We're not done here! Forward!
You can at least delay your turn.
Wait your turn!
Here I come.
Ooh. Can we get it? Nope. I think I'll just plant myself here and then zap him a little bit.
Lightning! I must keep a clear mind.
Nah, we'll just do time compression. Make everyone as fast as possible.
Splendid.
By the way, did it get cold over where I'm at? Yes, it did.
Now
Today was a very, very cold day.
This is everything I've got.
My
research bears fruit.
Volume.
Time to work.
On.
Sleep.
Charge!
My duty shall be done.
Get over here, Cyprus.
I shall do what I can. Victory goes to the quick.
Your judgment is sound. I shall try my level best.
Can't wait for the 18th. Now, what could possibly be on the 18th?
I have your back.
Sensational. This battle is ours.
Let's see, he's not immune to immobility. RNG?
Not another step.
Yes.
Forward.
RNG likes us. He actually likes us.
You're from House Wolford, no? What are you doing here?
You'll see soon. Now get out of my way, or I'll have to cut you down.
I'll take it from here.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Let's do this.
This is time for some sorcery.
Ooh, I can hit him. Unfortunately, we want to kill the healer.
Ready to see a
Zap.
Let's play.
Let's see, we can moon jump behind him, can't we? That works. 0% chance attempt, huh?
How's this? I've never felt better. You seem like an honest man. I will thoroughly enjoy laying you down.
Shameless woman. I will expose whatever you're plotting.
Well, you're at least right about her
Is it my
plotting.
turn? Incredible.
I have a lot of things, too many for you to list, but looking forward to a certain episode
Ow!
to complete a specific collection. Okay.
Time to work.
I don't follow, but okay. Are you immune to poison? He is immune to poison. Okay, we want to stay out of that range as much as possible.
That must have hurt. Sucker. That must have hurt.
So, it falls to me.
I'm just gonna nuke him down while he can't move.
Miss. I won't lose. Freeze your left.
Hey!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Let's move you. When is Serenoa going? In a little bit. Move you here.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed. I'm just getting started.
Defeat is not an option.
Just for you. I see right through you. This battle is ours.
Let's see. Let's give him a blinding arrow.
From this
That
range.
UI bug again.
Is it my turn?
Let's see. Give you this.
Take this!
Time to take action.
Yeah. Benedict, I'm giving this to you.
Will this work?
Not good.
You are so naive.
My power is overflowing! I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Fortunately, I made him useless. I can't actually use this. He's a spellcaster, so it might bait him out.
This isn't good. Dance,
Here we go.
you poor thing.
You've left yourself open.
Blasted by intruders.
See you, Chris. Hopefully you're not actually dead. You're pretty cool.
Your orders?
Come get me.
Guess we'll find out by the end of this.
I shall try my level best. This must work.
My turn. Did you see that? Defeat is not an option.
See, I can get a kill, so
Just from above.
fine.
Time for some research.
Of course he landed that. Why wouldn't he? Play it safe and not get in the swordsman's range.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed. I needed that.
Family
I'll
Guy
try my
was very French. Oh, okay.
Faster!
Much appreciated.
Looks like the rest of them are moving.
Time to take action.
They don't like me stepping on those steps.
Here I come!
I will end this. Too easy.
This should at least bait him out.
This isn't good.
He unfortunately can't do anything.
I see a path to victory.
My turn.
Time to
It's like
take
they're
flight.
trying to fortify themselves. What?
Not another step.
Defeat is not an option.
Where was I?
Here you go, Serenoa. You're probably gonna need this.
Shield of frigid winds.
I'll try my best. Let me help.
That certainly helps.
But Cypress down? Yeah.
Shall we begin?
It didn't take very long.
Your wounds are
My hero.
Yeah, they're trying to huddle in.
my turn.
I mean, it's interesting that the AI thinks of it.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Now what to do? You won't know up from down.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Let's do an icy breath.
Uh-oh.
There is no
More motivation for Corentin to move in.
My turn. Brace yourself.
From where shall we strike?
I must keep a clear mind.
Time for some research.
Just everyone just
Battle is ours.
cha-cha slide in.
My turn.
Too easy.
Come get me.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
He has the counter shield. Let's give him another one.
This must work.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
You have my thanks.
Yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do is
Strike while the iron's hot.
move in, get everybody nice and close with max TP,
Forward!
and have Anna like sneak in. Anna will sneak in order to put that archer on top there to sleep.
Here goes. Let me help.
Oh. Choices.
Time for some sorcery.
Time for some research.
Time to take flight.
So that's a super long range attack. Not that strong though.
Time to work. Shadows conceal me. Come get me.
I see a path to victory.
My turn.
Yeah, they're just like inching closer. Bit by bit.
I'll take it from here.
This is far from over.
Is it my turn?
Ready for more. Forward.
What is your attack range, friend? A lot less than I thought it would be. Good. Makes my job easier.
Where was I?
And they still are not moving in.
I see through you.
Let me heal your wounds.
Go quickly. Watch me work. Time for some sorcery. Shall we dance?
Like, seriously, what is wrong with the enemy AI? I have a mind to just set people up and then only send them in once Huette starts raining arrows down.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, there they go. They just needed a minute.
Sound strike. Time to take flight. Lend me your wings, Flugy.
Trick shot.
This battle is won.
Cool animation for what is just firing a single arrow.
I see a path to victory. Stay composed.
You have my back. Here goes. Let me help.
Your judgment is sound.
Let's see. I believe this is the guy who gets 2 attacks. Nope.
Forward.
He just has a spinning slash. High ground advantage.
That hit the mark.
I'll take it from here.
There you go.
Let's do this. That certainly helps.
Get
Time
buffed.
for some sorcery.
Time to work.
Victory is within reach. Victory is within reach.
Now then, to work.
Best I got. Hit all 3.
Joking.
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease. My hero. Choices, choices.
It's gonna work?
Delectable.
Nope.
My turn.
I was really hoping I could just nuke him out of existence, but can't. Well, I'll delete you.
Breathe your last. Damn it.
Or not.
The hunt is on.
This game really is a ton of fun sometimes, isn't it?
You'll get no mercy from us.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Sloppy.
I'll try my best. Take this!
That's not gonna get off, is it?
Time for some sorcery.
Don't be on one.
I did it.
My turn.
Those guys are gonna make it very hard for Anna to get in there, aren't they?
Defeat is not an option. Death from above.
Follow my lead.
Let's do now. Time to take action.
I think Narv is our best boy here.
Let's do
I
this.
won't let you down.
With this
I
plus
shall
one
try
range,
my level best.
could really do something. Though I think we're gonna have to wait a turn.
Where was I?
Let me heal your wounds.
Go swiftly.
I'll be of whatever service I can.
Let's play. You won't know up from down.
Is it my turn? Let me help.
I shall do my best.
Here I come.
Yeah. Okay. Let's destroy this last one and move in.
Time to work.
Because they can't do anything until we move in, because they're all huddled up in there.
Do now.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Here I come.
Whatever it takes. We can do this. Much appreciated.
I shall try my level best.
Most of our team has shields. Nice.
This will serve well.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Here goes.
Hmm. Just to make sure he can make it there.
So, it falls to me.
First things first. We'll blast them with some magic. Never mind. Wow. It's so high up that the battle mage can't even hit anybody. Yeah, it's height plus minus 10. This is a height... Oh, it's exactly 10. So you have to move up on the slip in order to hit people. Okay. Confusing.
Shall we begin?
Narv has us. Got it in the bag.
Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you.
Now what to do?
I won't lose.
Time to take flight.
My turn.
Yeah, they left the stairway open for Anna to hop in.
Strike while the iron's hot. This is far from over.
Wonderful.
I shall try my level best.
He already has his strength increased. I guess I'll give it to Corentin.
It is time to
He's gonna
strike.
move in a second.
Boom.
Time for some sorcery. The fruits of the did it!
Blast him twice,
Did it!
and now we can run back and we're safe.
Forward.
Here goes.
Push our best units in. Hey, in due course, actually hits them all the way up there. They have a vertical range of 99 or something?
Where was I?
The Glacial Moon is the same damage. Yeah, 307.
Free! That didn't work.
Let's play. Ever more lovely.
Where was I?
Free! Stop joking.
And now he dies next turn.
I will end this.
You win.
Come get me. Too easy. The hunt is on.
Then we get our shooting star because it's out of vertical range. Brutal.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
Sorry to worry you.
Hey!
And kaboom. That wasn't too bad. Took a while, though.
That took longer than I anticipated. The sun is about to rise.
Milo, is the crystal ready?
Please don't rush me. This little one is very delicate. Good little Elfric, just be patient. Your time is coming. And your first cries shall herald my victory. It's ready. I've said it just as you asked.
Then let's make haste.
Kaboom. Kaboom. Alright, so how does this rush through the city?
Purple flames have risen by the lake. The deluge is coming.
Just as we planned. Who knew House Wolford kept such a bold strategist in their midst? They truly are terrifying.
But we shan't lose to them. Now, to the capital.
Yeah, fade out. They can't show that they don't have a mounting animation.
Did you see that thing up on the mountain this morning? It was shining something fierce.
It looked like a purple light of some sort. Hey, do you feel that rumbling?
Yeah, and it's getting stronger too.
Ah! It's the Hysantian army!
Subjects of Glenbrook, a flood is coming.
So they're warning them.
The city will soon be submerged. You must leave here at once.
That's nice of them.
A flood?
The dam is broken. We came here to warn you. This rumbling you feel should be proof enough. If you value your life, you must flee the city now.
The dam broke. Then this rumbling is from the water.
We have to go, now!
Run! A flood is coming!
Yeah, Laura.
Byzantian hounds. Such a petty trick will not work on me.
Oh, it's no trick.
Ha ha! General Evlora, you stay right where you are.
No. Do they speak true?
Ways of Change completed. Incoming.
The flood triggered by the Elfric explosion sweeps away half of the Asfrosti forces in the capital.
Yeah, that wall kind of worked against them in that situation.
The remaining soldiers panic and retreat, and just like that, the battle is over. House Wolffort returns from the lake to a devastated city.
Chapter 16, Part 1. A Steep Cost. I'm sure Erica and Thalas were in the castle, so they had no problem dealing with it.
Well, we've won a sounder victory than I could have expected.
Other than that, they were on the boat.
And the Crown City escaped relatively unscathed.
A most happy outcome indeed.
You make it sound anything but. Is this not what you dreamed of achieving?
Your pardon, my lord, your highness, but our fight is far from over.
Yes, right you are. We'll need to work hard towards the Crown City's recovery.
Some good news there. Minister Camsell is looking after the refugees.
For which we are most grateful.
Why? It's but a proactive measure to prepare for when this war is over.
I see.
Oh, and General Avlora was swept up in the flooding. I doubt she survived.
What?
I assume that devastated look is because you wanted to be the one to kill her yourself.
Of course I did. That woman took everything from me.
Remember, if you don't see the body, it's not
Take
dead.
that anger and hatred and refocus it into reclaiming Whiteholm Castle. The soldiers we captured told us Thalas and Erica are still in command there. Along with the Queen of Glenbrook herself.
Cordelia.
Then let us make for the castle.
With haste.
What is happening? Why is the Norzelia River flooding?
Where is Avlora?
She was swept up in the floods, along with many of our soldiers. No one has seen her since. The enemy is taking advantage and laying siege to the castle.
I'm sure that she is somewhere.
Ugh, that useless
She
woman
wouldn't
is
die to
never
a flood.
around when we need her.
Fine. I will take command. Gather our remaining forces. This would be easy if that damn cannon were finished.
Well, perhaps it would be if you hadn't killed Dragan so thoughtlessly. He was an explosives expert. We ought to have captured him instead, forced him to tell us all he knew.
That was... I only did as Gustadolf ordered.
So it's Gustadolf's fault then.
But if our enemy's goal is to reclaim Glenbrook, then we still have something to use against them.
Yep.
The sole remaining survivor of the royal family, you mean?
What of the damages to the city? Let me speak with General Avlora.
I can't. She was swept up in the floods.
What? No!
Our enemy's doing, no doubt. Come, we are going to battle. We've use for you yet, Cordelia.
Unless you intend to run, like your coward of a brother. Does abandoning castle and country run in your family?
No. Queens do not flee.
Immediate fight. Let's drop by the encampment real quick, because we should always do that. No new missions. No upgrades we can afford. And he's sold out of materials. We can buy one of these at least. Evasion bracelet. I don't really know who would go on. As for the next promotion, I'm gonna promote you. Why not? His speed does not increase. Yeah, his whole thing is his ability to protect other people.
Up to that name.
Like, dude's a stationary damage, he's a stationary damage buff. Or damage defense buff. But the thing is, that kind of sucks. Cyrano and the others prepare to face Erica and Thalos on the bridge as the Queen of Glenbrook watches. So, battle on the big bridge again, huh?
I suspected it might be House Wolford we were fighting.
Cordelia. Wolford dogs! How dare you!
So you're the ones responsible for getting Hyzant all hot and bothered. You'll pay for ruining all the time I bought us.
Everything we've done has been in the name of reclaiming Glenbrook.
Enough of this senseless fighting, Lord Wolford. I do not wish to see my kingdom in ruins. I am Glenbrook's queen and the last survivor of the royal line besides. Please listen to me.
Wait, there's more. 2 more to be exact.
Do you not see? You are traitors to the crown. Withdraw your soldiers. If you do not...
The kingdom you hope to reclaim will become naught but ash and dust.
Enough.
Sir Maxwell? Have you truly been alive all this time?
Hold on.
It's all
Take
right
off the
now,
mask.
Cordelia. Everything will be all right.
There we go.
I, Roland Glenbrook, will make sure of it.
Brother!
What? The princeling lives?
How glad I am to see you.
I'm sorry I left you alone so long. But that ends now.
This isn't good. Archers, kill him!
Brother, look out!
Cordelia, no.
Cordelia! You'll pay for this.
She got Draganned. Although I guess you need a second arrow to actually die in that case. Win conditions, defeat Erica and Thalos. Both with over 1,000 HP. Jump bangle. I'm not a fan of this incredibly small map. So any way we can control the battlefield is useful. Sabara is recommended most likely to be a frontliner. I think that's good judgment.
Aye, leave it to me.
He's probably recommended thanks to his tempting, and he's recommended for his whatchamacallit, his dragon shield thing.
To battle with pleasure.
Let's see, you still have the buff thing on, right? Yeah, Vanguard Scarf. And also Milo is here. Yep. Battle upon the bridge. Let's see how this goes. We got our invincible man here.
You monsters! You will pay for what you have done!
Also, no
We'll pay.
Frederica.
You're the savage brutes who flooded the Crown City.
Do you have any idea how much the people have suffered at your hands?
I will answer for my part in this. Once you are dead and buried! The Crown City is all but ours. We must fight! We must win!
Time to take action.
We can do this! We'll get him yet!
If I must.
It looks like she's taking a more long-distance approach. They're literally splitting up. Okay. Sure. Let's get some experience.
Come get me. I feel stronger already.
My turn.
I see a path to
They don't
victory.
have anything special. They just have their big range stuff. What's the deal with them trying to run away? Let's see. Why is she sparkly? Oh, the Bengal Vitality. So between this and Roland's duel, which one do you like so far of Avalora's disappearance? Is that even a question? The flooding is an anticlimactic way of getting rid of her.
Shall we dance?
Here, deuce. Oh. Erica, do something. I dare you.
Here I come.
Leave everything to me.
Here they go.
Forward!
Let's see, if he's going to continue running this way, we're gonna try to avoid getting him lured out. You know, I kind of like it. Less drama this way.
I'll take you on!
Less drama. Plus, we can take Cordelia back much easier. Yeah, while she has a arrow in her back. I'll just plant him here.
shall do what I can.
Gonna have to move in eventually, guys.
Now then, to work.
I do not miss.
The stench of battle.
Keep running away. Damn, I was hoping he would run away.
If I must.
Okay,
Are you enjoying this?
it's just oil.
I'll take it from here. Let's do just what I needed.
I will end this.
Shadows conceal me.
For victory!
That also is why you like this bear. Not saying you prefer her to actually suffer, but now there's a legit reason why she had to rest for so long. You specialize in wind magic, right? Yeah, fierce wind and windstorm.
I see a path to victory.
The closer I can lure them in, the better.
Leave everything to me.
Let's play.
You won't
Just
know
gotta
up
play it
from
slow,
down.
let them come to us.
Slaughter is such sweet fun.
From where shall we strike?
Eridor, please.
Use this!
This battle is ours.
This will start whittling that away.
I might as well enjoy this.
Nice. Right. This is what I was waiting for.
Ha! That tickled!
Pretty sure they can all be tempted. Never mind, he is immune to fury. However, she is vulnerable to it.
You'll have to get through me! Look at me learning.
Cool heads shall prevail. The fight goes on.
And now we
One
launch
step
our
closer
offensive.
to our hope.
Well, they're bottlenecked. They seem to not want to get past their barricade, which is perfectly fine with me.
Where was I?
That's a lot of damaged enemies. This will not destroy the barricade. That's the better move.
Is this everything I've got? Time to take action.
Give you a damage buff.
This is far from over. My turn.
This isn't oil. Yeah, I think this is the better move. Let's try to kill one of the healers.
This is where you fall!
So, Princeling,
He's a
you've
change.
been sneaking around in that little mask like a coward this whole time. Pathetic. Just like the rest of your family. Honestly, the kingdom would be so much better off if your line ended.
Silence! You have been a blight upon my kingdom long enough!
Some homecoming prince, creeping around in that ridiculous mask. Have you no pride?
Everything I did to reclaim my kingdom.
And guitars.
Turning the Crown City into a battlefield to satisfy your own personal vendetta. What a sorry excuse for a prince. The people will call for your head when they find out what you've done.
Let's see. I feel like the better move here is to just wait.
I see a path to victory.
Meanwhile, I'm sure you're going to get attacked, so...
Stay composed. That certainly helps. For my family. Come now!
Expected.
Me too!
Leave everything to me.
Oh look, she moved into a good spot.
What a pain.
I'll clean this up.
Shall we dance?
Take this!
Defeat is not an option. Now I end this. Wide open!
Nibbling!
Hurts, don't it?
The archer realized that they can't do anything up there.
This battle is ours.
How much is this? $397? Let's just go with this. Mobilization will be really good if we get it.
Not another step.
Another!
Didn't get it. Great choice for that Cure Wounds, bud.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Much better.
Allow me.
Die already! I love that.
This is victory in reach.
I've been waiting for this.
Alright, keep the provoke up.
Slaughter is such sweet fun.
For victory!
See, do you have the revival earring on? No, you don't.
This is where you fall!
So, it falls to me.
I'll take it from here. We can do that. Certainly helps.
Enough of this.
What are you gonna do? Bleed, huh?
Let us try out their...
That is definitely a choice that you made.
Let's cut you off.
For the future of House Wolford.
Ooh,
Now it's my turn.
you're in a line.
All or nothing.
Nibbling! I'm old, not a pushover. Oh.
I was waiting for one of them to finally heal. Very messy battlefield.
Shall we dance?
It very quickly just evolved.
Take this.
Defeat is not an option. Now I end this.
Yeah.
Nibbling! The hunt
You
is
poor
on.
thing.
I can sacrifice Huette to get a kill here.
Lend me your wings, Floogie.
See ya. What a way to go out.
Victory is ours.
And
Over here.
smack.
I will fight to my last breath. No. I don't want to die. Not now. Not ever.
She deserved it.
Erica is dead? But then who will protect me?
Okay, that's pretty funny. I wasn't expecting that. What a baby.
I will
My turn. Be gone.
I shall do what I can.
See anybody hurt? Huette is. I actually have a trick here. Light wave. This is the most optimal light wave. And now nobody can hurt her. She's invincible. Nobody has the ability to reach up there. I don't even think Balas can. Yeah, we just win by default anyway. We just win by default here. I'm kind of curious what she would say if you killed him first. That's what looking things up on like websites are for.
Allow me. Much obliged.
Sure, the Wikipedia for Triangle Strategy has all of them.
Time for some research.
That is almost everybody.
This is everything I've got.
Nah, you'll stay back here.
Come at me.
I see a path to victory.
Die already! Strike while the iron's hot.
Let's see, the best move. What would it be? Perhaps buffing Roland?
This is far from over. For my family, I suppose.
For your family, you suppose. Okay. Keep that motivation, it'll help you fight better.
I see right through you. Where did I go wrong?
That's fine.
Leave everything to me. What a pain.
Your orders?
Alright, attempt to sleep so you don't heal. Nice.
That was close. They got me.
Asabara's probably gonna go down. Yep.
Defeat is not an option.
Sacrifices have to be made.
Time to take flight.
Take victory is ours! Slaughter is such sweet fun.
I won't lose! Be gone! For my kingdom!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Here, give them the dragon shield.
Now then, to work.
I think eliminating a target is more beneficial.
Shall we begin? Make the most of this.
This shall be a boon. I'll take you on!
67%.
I'll be your shield!
Come on. Nice.
I'll take it from here.
I just wanted him to basically waste it. Waste his turn. See, I'll give it to you so you can attack again.
This shall be a boon.
But I thought he was theoried. Okay. You're just ping-ponging him around.
My turn.
He's gonna have the ability to spark next turn. I don't want him to do it. So... I'll just give it to you, even though you're going soon. I want to guarantee the kill.
Here I come. This ends now!
For victory!
The turn order, turn order.
This is it!
What would Father do?
I'll make it. Ha-ha!
So the archer's gonna attack Serenoa still? Oh, okay. I was expecting him to go for the kill, but...
I shall try my level
I love it when they make my life really easy like that.
Let us steal our defenses.
I'll keep on then.
Time for some research.
To further the arcane arts.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
My thanks. Whatever it takes.
Nice.
I will follow you faithfully till the end. Come at me! To victory! I love the battle.
I will end this.
I'm sure Thalos is having a great time right now.
You won't catch me.
Seeing all of his retainers being killed, for lack of a better word.
I won't lose. Breathe your last. Curses.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
For my family, I suppose.
Damn it! Forward.
So, it falls to me.
Can't get close enough for that. Be cool to silence him.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are...
Sorry to worry you.
Yeah, you're not jumping up there, bud.
Time to take action.
The hunt is on.
No. I've been waiting for this.
How dreadful.
I shall try my level best.
The sheer power of a book will always be surprising.
Charge! Take you! My lance strike out of my see that? For the honor of House Wolford.
And defeat.
Someone help me. Brother, forgive me.
You're victorious. The twins are dead. And everything is right with the world, almost. Now I just gotta rip that arrow back and get a healer.
Cordelia!
Arrow out of her back and get a healer.
Sheila, cast your healing magic.
Finally, healing magic is useful for once in cutscenes. I don't think she dies. Pretty sure on the route it says you can recruit her later on. And it doesn't specify that you have to not do this one.
All right.
At least I don't think it
I
does.
thought for your own safety, you fool. If I lost you too, I do not think I could go on.
Nothing vital was struck. She will survive, Your Highness, fear not.
Thank you.
The enemy forces have no one to command them now that Thalos and Erica have fallen. The castle is all but ours. This secures our victory.
Nice.
Yes, but it's such a steep cost.
You know what we say?
Indeed.
Worth it.
Queen Cordelia is past the worst of it.
It's all right now. I apologize for worrying you all.
That's good to hear.
You should be with her, Prince Roland.
Perhaps.
I couldn't
There's
kind of walk
nothing I
through
can
that
do
was
for her.
possible to kill Thalos first, but that's
Must leave
fine.
her in the
It feels
capable
another helpful
hands of the
from so
kingdom
pitiful.
physicians.
I mean,
Now,
next
tell me how things in
playthrough,
the Crown City are
I'm gonna do like Frederica's route until like the
Minister
final
Council's help,
decisions
we managed to take it with
on
minimal
very
casualties.
easy, I'm thinking. And we'll try to kill
But some
Thalos
lives were
first for
still
once.
lost. The people will be angry at us for that.
I'm sure it'll be easy very easy to do so.
And rightfully so. We acted knowing full well what the consequences would be, so we must face them.
I intend to do everything I can to rebuild the Crown City and regain the people's trust. And we shall help you however we can. Thank you. I'm fortunate that Hyzant has also offered their aid in this endeavor. Together, I'm certain we can restore the capital to its former glory in no time at all.
Hold a moment, Your Highness. I do not think it wise to rely on favors from Hyzant any more than we already have. They will doubtlessly be looking for recompense, not unlike Sorcerer.
But I will need resources to build the kingdom. And funds.
If it is coin that concerns you, I may have an idea. We have quite a surplus of Esfrosti prisoners, thanks to our victory.
Ransom them back to Esfrost?
I propose we ransom them back to the Grand Duchy for a hefty sum.
Mm-hmm.
Gustadov will have no choice but to accept. He's lost too many soldiers.
You would have us relinquish the full force of their army back to them?
We have already retaken Glenbrook, and Esfrost will not be able to move against the kingdom again for quite some time. All I ask is that you consider all your options carefully to avoid falling under Hyzant's control.
Esfrost murdered my family.
Peace, Roland, peace. The welfare of your people must come before all else now.
Very well. Let us parley with those cutthroats.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Parley.
But I will also accept Hyzant's aid. That is my decision as King of Glenbrook. We must continue to work with the Holy State if we are to destroy Esfrost once and for all.
Okay. Seeing how Roland's acting here
as you command,
makes his route decision to ally with Hyzant feel less out of character. The route we chose before, he never mentioned anything about that. So here, it makes more sense. Because, like, he doesn't want to get money from Esfrost to rebuild it, so he has to rely on Hyzant. The better of two evils.
Overwhelmed by the forces of House Wolfort, Esfrost's troops are scattered and driven from the Crown City. Glenbrook, at last, is free.
At least to his knowledge, it's the better.
Several days after this fateful battle, Queen Cordelia announces her intent to abdicate the throne and make way for another. Roland Glenbrook, his face no longer hidden from the world, will take his rightful place at the seat of power. With the prince's friends having only just finished grieving his death, and his enemies having only just finished toasting to it, this news
Can't
shocks
tell
the
which one of them is
foundations
the
not
better
only of
evil.
Glenbrook, but of Norzelia itself. Benedict's daring stratagem has left deep scars across the city, which stand as a statement to Esfrost that their enemies will do anything to see them defeated. The prince becomes king, and condemns the schemes of Gustadolf, making known Esfrost's plot to usurp the throne. However, the people's reaction to this news is not quite a chorus of approval.
Yeah.
It is plain that the ravages of war and the shame of subjugation have left an indelible mark on the once prosperous nation.
Yeah.
Although the battle for Glenbrook is behind them, Serenoa and the rest of the city's liberators must make ready for a struggle of an entirely different sort.
Chapter 14, Part 2, Glory Shall Find You. 14. Almost dyslexia of the Roman numerals.
Congratulations on returning to your rightful throne, King Roland.
Ah, you returned. My friend, a word.
Yes.
I am honored to have had you by my side on this journey. To be able to call you friend.
Oh, yeah, he ditches
That's
us
an
for a
eye
bit,
roll.
right? Again.
Your Majesty, representatives from Hyzant have arrived.
We shan't make undue demands of your time, King Roland. We've simply come to say farewell.
Without your aid, my people would still be under Esfrost's iron rule. Glenbrook owes you a debt of gratitude.
Consider the debt paid. The knowledge we gleaned of Elfric's capabilities was more than worth our troubles.
Indeed, it surpassed my every expectation. The Holy One is sure to be pleased with the results.
Your Majesty,
I'm reminding myself
we
of their
trust you to lift
portraits.
the embargo and keep Esfrost subdued.
Of course. Lord Wolford has promised his full cooperation in that regard.
Your Majesty, lest you misunderstand your friend's position, allow me to make one matter abundantly clear. Minister Serenoa is of the Saintly Seven. He is not to serve at your whims, but by the grace of the Hierophant.
I understand, but he is also a Lord of Glenbrook.
It's very complicated.
More importantly, he is my friend. As such, I would ask for his assistance in the days ahead, as I have in days past.
Your Majesty, it is plain that the friendship between you two runs deep. However, the rules of politics are old and immutable.
And what does the Lord
Council looks
himself
like an
think of his
insane
new
dude, even though
position?
he's one of the most rational of the group. I kind of agree with that.
I am grateful for the honor Hyzant has
The
bestowed
dude
upon
looks
me.
battle hungry.
I will do all in my power to serve both the Hierophant and King Roland.
And he
with
is
all
basically like
faithfulness.
the chief of police in
other
it, right?
The Hierophant does not
He
have
handles
your
like
full
military affairs or something like that.
Well, I
guess if he speaks again, we can check. We can
Glenbrook
read
and
his profile
Hyzant are
real
to
quick.
be two nations united in purpose. Surely it is reasonable that Lord Serenoa acts in service to both. Perhaps King Roland and the Hierophant should discuss my lord's role together.
You are right, of course. It is not our place
Nation's
to assume
public
the
order,
goddess's
so yeah,
intent.
he's basically military and police.
Very well. I hope to meet with the Holy One as soon as my duties allow. I expect busy days ahead for you, Serenoa. Be prepared.
certainly, Your Majesty.
I'm always busy.
Milo shall stay in Glenbrook for the time being. If there is aught she can assist you with, consider her at your complete disposal. Remember, Milo, that you are the symbol of friendship between our two nations.
But of course, I live to serve, Minister.
And with that, we shall take our leave.
May we meet again soon.
They leave us with a spy. It seems we still haven't won their trust entirely.
Whatever secrets they uncover will only attest to our commitment to the friendship between us.
Still, their actions speak volumes.
Yeah, we've seen this
Their aid
already.
has not come without already they seek to make Lord
We've
Seren.
seen.
But we need
There's
Hyzant's
anything new.
aid to crush Esfrost.
By the same token, we cannot resist Hyzant without Esfrost's might. And once Esfrost is laid low, Glenbrook will have served its purpose. What then would stop
I
Hyzant
don't remember if we
from
talked about this
tightening
before. I
their
think we
grip?
did.
Just as they did with the Rosal. The injustice I saw at the source. If you require proof of Hyzant's true...
I know. This country is my home. Built by my... I will rebuild it. Restore its glory and its pride. We will not be treated as dogs at the end of a leash.
I think this one is unique to the dam
For
destruction
now,
one.
we must look within.
Route.
Only after that work is done should we look without.
Because the town isn't really ravaged in most of the other ones, isn't it? Like, it's At least not as bad as this.
So, the Crown City has fallen. I see. And what of General Avlora?
Her forces were swept away in the floods, and she has not been seen since.
And my siblings, Thalos and Erica?
They died.
Sir, when they get so deep in these conversations, they constantly talk in circles.
Your Grace.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Understand.
They do repeat themselves quite a bit.
I have fewer pieces on the board than ever now. Pieces. It seems I was wrong to think that Hysant would remain idle. Or was my more grievous error to be taken in by the prince's false death? Regardless, I was a fool to show House Wolford any mercy.
Your Grace.
If Laura is actually dead in this route, which she probably is, it really sucks that they just... It's very anticlimactic, her death. She was so important.
Our troops sighted an explosion of
and now she's just
smoke
gone.
From the Tellier domain before the banks collapsed.
They just had to get rid of those 3 characters.
They possess a weapon that can
for whatever
alter the
reason.
river's flow. It appears the weapon of Laura indicated in her report has been completed sooner than we anticipated.
I think that's a note
we
for
Hysant to think they've won the upper hand.
For like the decisions we took here.
With one of my own.
Because if Laurel wouldn't have known about the explosion if we haven't taken that earlier route. Makes me look forward to what the 3rd choice is. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on around there. I feel like it would be very similar to the... what is it? The infiltrate one. But I wonder exactly how the fights are going to go. That's what I'm more interested in.
After retaking Whiteholm Castle, Roland assumes the throne. Joy over the return of the line of Glenbrook sweeps the kingdom. Yet not everyone is quick to welcome Roland back with open arms. Life under Frosty rule treated them well, and they suspect him to be naught but a figurehead of a puppet regime. Roland's absence, it seems, made room for discord among his subjects to flourish.
Chapter 15, Part 1, A Banner's Worth. And now we get our decision. Which isn't much of a decision, because we already know where we're going.
There you are, Your Majesty. Pray, do not sound... Now that we have retaken Whiteholm Castle, we've an entire kingdom to rebuild out of the ruins of war. Patriot and the others have been demanding utmost haste.
I understand that, I do. But... oh, Cordelia. Damn the duchy. They tried to take everything from me. They have to pay.
I know you have suffered many hardships, but pray, do not let yourself succumb to despair. Me, our comrades, your people, all of us are eagerly awaiting the era of peace our new king will bring.
King, eh? My father never once let his emotions overcome him. Not even the day my mother died. I had every intention of following his stoic example, but...
Majesty, I bring word from the infirmary.
Is it Cordelia? Pray tell me she's all right.
She is indeed recovering apace, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank the stars.
It seems she has something to discuss with you all, if you will hear her out.
Of course. Tell her we'll speak in the garden, but only if it will not tax her overmuch.
Yes, sire.
Huette, fetch Serenoa and the rest. Tell them to come to the garden as soon as they are able.
'Twould be my pleasure.
What is it? You're smiling.
It's only... I thought it would be some time yet before I saw you look so at ease. I'll return shortly with the others.
Cordelia, you returned to me after so long. But slow and steady is the path to recovery. Yes, there is no rush. So that is what happened in my absence.
Yes. Gustadolf was a clever ruler. After the invasion, Patriot and his royalists cozied up to Esfrost in order to protect themselves. Gustadolf used them to his every advantage. He stripped them of their privileges and left them nothing but their governing responsibilities. I don't think Patriot much cared for that, but it did ensure everything continued smoothly, without interrupting the people's lives.
Now I understand why there was little unrest after the occupation began.
A clean, effective takeover by a well-seasoned commander.
But all the while, he was preparing to face the next conflict.
Wait, does he intend to march on Hyzant next?
I believe so. I wish I could be more specific. But the Goddess's shield cannot protect the Holy State's capital from Esfrost. Not anymore. He said it will all be over once the death snell is ready.
What is this death snell?
A new weapon born from the coupling of his frosty ironworking and explosive projectiles. Thalas claimed it is powerful enough to break through the Goddess's shield.
To think Esfrost is capable of creating such a monstrosity.
Yep.
So much for their reign of peace. Taking over Glenbrook was only the first move in a bigger gambit to seize the source.
I am disturbed to learn of Gustadolf's plan. But rebuilding our capital must take priority.
Very well. We should investigate the extent of the damage and discuss how best to proceed from there.
Well, yeah, this is like the first one where,
whatever aid you need.
like, Frederica is stuck on her choice, Roland is stuck on his choice, and Benedict is stuck on his choice.
Keep an eye on Hyzant as well.
And depending on who you choose, you lose the other two. I remember now.
Cordelia? Apologies. A brief spell of dizziness.
I have been looking everywhere for you, Your Highness.
Patriot.
I do not recall giving you leave of the infirmary. Your injuries are still healing. Would you undo all the trouble I went through to get you the best of care? Pray, return to the infirmary at once.
It wouldn't do to push yourself, Cordelia. Rest now. Leave everything to me.
All right.
You know, one thing that surprises me about the Chapter 13 choice for how to take back the capital.
I got a pretty good understanding of the damage.
I am honestly surprised that the destroying the dam option does not prevent you from getting the golden ending.
I see. Then we must make haste with repairs. Let's report this to Hyzant and see what aid they can give us. Was there anything of note besides damage?
And I said this many times, but I absolutely confirmed to Frederica again. Yep.
This, but
we're getting the bandit dad.
Exactly pleased to hear Prince Roland's returned. Esfrost exempted Glenbrook's subjects from the salt tax. Likely a bid to get in everyone's good graces. And a damn good one at that. But more than that, the so-called freedom Gustadolf brought to the kingdom seems to have made a splash. He threw out the old ways and made it so anyone could better their lot in life dependent on their ability, instead of their birthright.
Just as in Esfrost.
Then the people must have looked quite favorably upon Gustadolf's rule.
I wager folks ain't too pleased to see us, since they figure it means things will go back to how they used to be.
Roland surmised as much. We must do something to show the people his is a return worth celebrating.
Anna, have you looked into the state of affairs in the castle?
Yes,
The head of the Royalists, Minister Patriot, is extending his influence. He made quite the name for himself, even under Gustadolf. Though he seems eager enough to support King Roland, he was just as eager to serve the Archduke. I do not believe we can trust him.
Speak of the devil.
Distinguished members of House Wolford, how hard you are all working to rebuild our capital. What a delightful thing to see.
Minister, you do us a great honor visiting us out of all the many other responsibilities that must vie for your attention.
Oh, come now, do not think yourself so insignificant. The entire kingdom owes you its thanks, myself included, of course. We are so grateful for House Wolford's aid, even though you now serve a different master.
We are only doing what any of King Roland's loyal vassals would.
Speaking of the king, I'm afraid we've a bit of a problem.
When you get down
His
to
Majesty seems to be
this three-way
entertaining
choice
thoughts
is
of
more
retaliating
perspective than
against
actually affecting
Aesfrost.
things for the future.
But the people have had their fill of war. And I'm sure you're already aware the people look upon the royal line with disfavor.
I guess. Each one gets resolved eventually.
I only beg you take every care.
I'm gonna bet
going
Serenoa's dad dies every time, no matter what. Frederica's able to deal with the bandits.
A warning.
Although in this route,
Even
I wonder
so,
how
there is
that's
naught
gonna
we
work
can do
because
but
she's
focus
by
on
herself.
rebuilding.
Indeed. Let us return to the king and apprise
Like,
him
if
of our
you-
progress.
If you sold out the
I would walk the city with Sheila a bit longer and speak with the people.
As you wish. But this is not the capital you knew.
if you sell
Be
out
careful, my
the
love.
Roselle. Didn't we sell out the Roselle? The village is abandoned, yes? Or had they not taken them yet? I can't remember. I think they took them already. 10 character stories. Holy crap. Okay, let's kill some time. Roland harbors doubts about his station, but Serenoa reminds him that he is noble in his own way.
Roland, what are you doing out here?
There's hardly a better place to become lost in one's thoughts. Don't you agree?
I suppose. However, if aught weighs on your mind, it may serve you better to turn to a friend.
Pretty sure it's the same, but with the route throws the thieves come a knocking. It's more
Then
about
let me
Frederica
ask,
making it back
Do
safe.
you believe me too immature for my station?
Do I believe Frederica's
Not at
strong? Yeah.
Quite the
Do I
opposite,
believe
in fact.
she's strong enough to
But
take
the other nobles
on
love to gossip of my disinterest
Trish
in
and
politics
Travis
intrigue.
and a horde of bandits on her
You
own?
mocked my
No.
love of hawking.
Which is why I'm wondering if the Roselle are sold
You
out,
said it yourself.
and there's none of them
Gossip
there.
and sniping,
How
nothing
does
more.
she make it back with
Pay no mind to nobles and
knowledge
their
of
petty
her
judgments.
ending?
The people who matter, your subjects, hold you dearly in their hearts. Stories abound of their love for you.
I'm kind of curious at how that's going to work out when we do a different route. Although actually, we're never going to sell the Roselle out again. Actually, we could sell out the Roselle again next playthrough and see what happens.
And why would I do that, my good sir? I see no reason to forego
Since
such a
next
bustling
playthrough is not the
avenue
Golden Route
simply to
playthrough
please
yet.
A stranger.
A stranger? You're posted in front of my damn shop. You're stealing my customers from right under my nose.
Oh, I am? I'm not sure your lack of customers could be blamed on me. Surely the proprietor bears some responsibility for...
What bickering is this?
None of your business, whelp. Now leave us to our negotiations.
Prince Roland, is that really you?
A prince, you say? Well,
A distinguished gentleman such as yourself must be mortified to have your customers bear witness to this childish bickering.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. My temper got the best of me.
And you, merchant. If you mean to trade in Glenbrook, I trust you have procured the proper licenses and approvals.
Well, the process takes some days, you see. Pardon, Your Highness.
Then your business shall have to wait some days, it seems. Shall I summon a member of the Kingsguard to explain the law in detail?
No, there'll be no need of that, Highness. I'll just be on my way.
Guess I could do that. I mean, next Frederica's ending, you're planning to free those from the source that with the elders being there, not makes a difference. Now that you mention that, I kind of want to sell out the Roselle for that ending. Because it means that they're all going to be at the source when we go to rescue them. I feel like there will be some unique dialogue for that decision.
Your place has always been with your people. You could walk down the main avenue and settle disputes with a single word.
Don't tell me you were watching.
And it's going to be a rare set of dialogue, because not many people would sell out the Roselle.
As petty as they might have been, you were happy to do it. What better?
I'm willing to do it for the content.
But it wasn't because I was wise that I solved their problems. It was my name and status that let my words weight. How do you imagine a kingdom with not a single dissatisfied soul would look?
That's a difficult thing to imagine.
Indeed. I suppose the best one can hope for is to do what we can, while we can.
Well, we can start envisioning such a nation. That one day we might build it. Together.
I like the sound of that. No doubt the answers we seek lie ahead, so long as we stay honest with ourselves. And so long as we work together, you and I, Serenoa.
Nine more character stories. Irodoi brushes off the subject of Benedict's sought-after flower, but why?
Made it in time, my lord.
Eridor, you came.
Lady Destra. Your mother was loved by one and all, my lord. Honoring her this day is the least we can do. Is it just you here, my lord?
We are beset on all sides by tasks large and small. I would not impose my familial obligations on the others.
Spoken like a true leader. Me and your mother may not have been family by blood, but duty bound us just as close.
I am sure she would have been overjoyed to see you by my side. I never had a chance to know her. My only memories are from stories others told me. And still, I somehow can feel the warmth of her embrace, hear the loving sound of her voice.
She was smitten, that is true. She held on to you so tightly, I reckon not even the Dawn Spear could have pried you from her.
Did she?
Lady Destra's smile was brighter than the sun, and near as constant. She treated young Benedict and I like little brothers, though at times we weren't so deserving of her care. Even so, she always had a kind word, and worry enough to spare. There weren't a woman like her in all of Norzelia.
I did not know the bond between you three ran so deep. Benedict never mentioned it.
His lips aren't as loose as mine, especially when it comes to Lady Destra. Speaking of which, here. Your mother would have loved to get one of these from you.
A snowbell? My father mentioned her fondness for these flowers. Every year when I visited her, Without fail, one of these would be placed in front of her grave. Was that you all this time?
Well, not exactly, my lord.
They're quite rare, are they not? I often search for them, but I have yet to see one in bloom. Where did you find it?
Well, I made a journey down south. Benedict insisted. Apologies for my absence, my lord.
There's naught to apologize for. 'Twas a thoughtful gesture, and I thank you for it. Somehow, I can feel Mother smiling down upon us.
More than I deserve, if I'm being honest.
Huh. There's already a snow bell. Who could have...
Benedict. Probably.
Should have known. Nothing will stop him from his duty.
What was that?
It was nothing, my lord. Seems we're not the only ones carrying a torch for Lady Destra.
Indeed. We are fortunate to be part of such a close-knit house. And that is thanks to those who serve it. I trust I'll see you here again in a year's time, Eridor.
Of course, my lord. Snowbells might capture a moment in time, but your mother inspired loyalty for an eternity.
Nice little side stories. Ah, the research Corentin spoke of in his drunken stupor seems to be making progress, but...
What's so urgent you can't let a man sleep?
Nothing less than the completion of my groundbreaking research, Eridor.
Oh, well now, that is something.
Indeed it is. I've managed to thermodynamically stabilize the quasi-liquid film forming on the surface of the...
What?
Yes, I've
English.
heard all that. Now tell it to me in words a man can understand.
Right. Well, in layman's terms, I have created ice that never melts.
See how simple... Did you say ice that never melts? That's mighty impressive and all, but what actual good does that do anyone?
My dear, sweet, simple Eridor, we can use my creation to forge weapons with no need for iron.
Sounds useful, if it works as you say. But how's the durability?
Silly soldier. Do you take me for a fool? Of course I tested their durability. Worry not. A prototype shall arrive shortly. I bid you try it out for yourself. For
But he
better or
doesn't
worse,
use
you're the most
swords.
experienced soldier I know.
He uses a shield
So I'd
and
have
nothing
you
else.
handle it first.
That sounds big and important. I reckon I'll take you up on it.
What news? Surely it's finished by now.
Afraid not. I come bearing unfortunate news from the smithy. It seemed plenty sturdy at first, but shattered the moment he took a hammer to it. He says it has a long way to go before it can be used in place of iron, I'm afraid.
Preposterous! My calculations were impeccable. Surely I have not forsaken my homeland in pursuit of a fool's errand.
That's all a bit dramatic, isn't it? You can't have a breakthrough without breaking a couple of ice blades. You know what'd wash away all that pain? A nice cold glass of spirits.
Yeah, get drunk again. That'll help.
Spirits. That's it. That unmelted ice of yours could chill him forever, could it not? Groundbreaking indeed. This invention of yours could still take the world by storm.
It could help you create refrigerators.
And I reckon the
So
army
then you wouldn't
got
have to
used
use
for it as
salt to
well,
preserve
to
food.
keep our rations from going off. Weapons be damned. You've done very important work.
The fact remains that my calculations were in error. So forgive me my reluctance to.
Less sulking, more drinking. You succeeded, haven't you? Right then, this'll be my treat, and I won't be turning in till you do.
Very well. Scientific breakthroughs never come easily, I suppose. Perhaps my next experiment shall be seeing how many rounds my everlasting ice can chill. Right then, to the encampment with us. 'Tis time for a drink or three.
That's the spirit. Just promise me I won't have to haul your drunken ass home this time.
Ice blades, though. Sounds cool. Even the tavern, meant to be a place for people to forget their worries, sees its share of troubles.
Go on, have another glass. I'm offering top shelf drink for bottom shelf prices tonight. No need to fret over your coin purses.
See? This is why we keep coming back. Nobody treats us better than our Hasabara.
Quite the crowd tonight, eh? Good to see it.
All thanks to you for supplying me with that mead.
Thanks to my good fortune, you mean. I got it for so cheap on account of the batch not measuring quite up to the brewer's usual standards.
Still, look at how happy it's made them. There's nothing I love more than seeing my tavern full to bursting like this. Thank you, Eridor. Truly.
It's nothing, honest.
Ah! And just like that, they've nearly drank me dry. Might have to close up early tonight.
Celebrating something, Hasabara. Whatever it is, we'll drink to that. Pour us around.
I wish I could. Seems the barrels have run dry tonight. But if you'll come back on the morrow...
Run dry? You've enough for these drunkards? You can't spare a drop for those of us who are risking our lives for you on the battlefield? Ah! Hey!
Soldiers
who
are
you
assholes.
calling a drunkard?
Don't you fools go spoiling the one spot of happiness we've had in a long while.
Enough! My tavern's a place for forgetting troubles, not stirring them up. You do well not to look down your noses at the very people you've sworn an oath to protect.
Yeah,
You
she'd
want
also kick your
respect?
ass.
Go out there and earn it by ending the war. Then there'll be drink aplenty to go around.
You tell them, Hasabara. They're no better than us.
You lot aren't blameless either, you know. These soldiers do put their lives on the line to protect yours. They get enough grief on the battlefield without you giving it to them off it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
No, I shouldn't have let my temper flare.
Look, there's still some drink left here. How's about you raise a glass together?
Yeah. You can have some of ours, too.
This feels very cliche.
Don't mind if I do.
Level head you've got on your shoulders there, Hasabara.
It helped that you pitched in when you did.
Incredibly cheesy.
Now that hits the spot. Doesn't it? Here, I'll pour you another.
See? Now this is what I live for. Giving people a place they can come together and leave the worries of the world behind for a while. Somehow, I know this is what Theo would have wanted me to do. If only I could raise a glass with him.
Aye, I reckon he'd be proud. You've made a spot of sunshine for people who don't get much of it these days. People like me.
What with business booming again, it looks like I'm going to have my hands full for a while. Don't you worry for your mama, Theo. As long as there's ale to be poured and smiles on her customers' faces, she'll be just fine.
moving on. 6 left. Huet brings Azana to the woods to show her something. What could it be? Yeah, more than likely all these are gonna take us to past midnight. Gonna have to call it a night then.
Tell me, why did you bring me all the way out here? Was something unclear in my explanation?
Well, truth be told, I was clutching to the hawk for dear life. I could not make out a single word of what you said.
Well, then perhaps it's best to simply show you.
What? Who? Oh, it can't be.
Izana, my love. I'm overjoyed to see you unharmed.
Hey.
You're alive!
Happy reunion.
Where have you been? I looked for you. I looked.
I caused you worry, and for that I am truly sorry. I went to meet you, but on the way realized that you were being followed by Hyzant's watchdogs. I threw myself at them to serve as a distraction. You managed to escape, I see, so my efforts were not in vain.
You fool! You should not have worried about me. What did they... What's wrong? Are you wounded?
The goddess of salt has scant mercy for those who have renounced her. The marks her scorn left remind me of their presence on cold nights like this. The night I escaped, I fled to my home. However, I returned to naught but ashes. So I fled further, deep into the mountains. There I found refuge with a kindly old woman, where I've lived ever since. Until now, that is.
You asked me for my assistance, and I am as good as my word. I hope my efforts did not disappoint. I expect you two have much to talk about. I shan't disturb you any longer.
Mistress Huet here explained to me how you've come to be in their service. I would give anything to aid you in your fight, but...
Say no more. Do not worry, my love. Leave everything to me. I shall bring this war to an end, so that no more innocent sacrifices are made upon the altar of faith. But for now, let me spend this night by your side.
Next up, it's Julio. Julio speaks to Serenoa about having a noble imprisoned without the Lord's permission.
Lord Serenoa, may I speak with you?
About that noblewoman, yes? Eridor's told me what happened.
Oh, yeah,
Forgive
her.
me. I know that I should have waited for your orders before acting. But I could not leave that woman to her devices. The longer the war goes on, the more the people suffer. I imagine their feelings toward their rulers must be souring. In spite of this, that woman tried to use your name to wrest their food away. Had we let her go free, people would have thought she was acting on your orders, and their mistrust of you would have only grown. I believed we had to show them that soldiers stand for justice, and acted. I accept whatever punishment you deem fit.
There will be no punishment, for you have committed no wrong.
My lord.
Anna looked into her. It seems that woman's ill repute dates back to her days in Glenbrook. Likely, she thought to obfuscate her misdeeds in the Crown City by hiding within my troops. But she wasn't able to conceal her true self in the end. I suppose she thought to earn my favor with the stolen food. Unfortunately for her, she misjudged my principles.
Lord Serenoa.
Forgive me for my oversight in this matter. I shall take all necessary precautions to ensure nothing like it happens again.
So, you aren't upset with me for throwing a noble woman in jail?
Had I been in your position, I would have done the very same. For her misdeeds in Glenbrook and the crime you caught her committing, I shall order her banished at once. She will never again be welcome in the Wolfort domain. Let it serve as a deterrent to any others who would prey upon the common people.
He deserves it.
It is rare that I meet someone so committed to holding those of high birth accountable for their actions. I hope he will continue to do so. House Wolfort must be a house the people can trust.
Of course, my lord. You have my word. I knew I made the right choice. Unlike Patriot, Lord Serenoa is a man worth serving. Yes, I finally found where I am meant to be. But I cannot rest on my laurels. Yes, I must serve my new lord as best I can.
Alright, we didn't really learn anything new on that one. It was kind of just a follow-up. 4 more. Archibald. The former saint has only one regret left in his heart.
Who in their right mind sends an old man on a scouting mission? Oh, goddess take me. I can't wait to retire. Of course, I can't very well do so until the war is over.
What will you do once it is?
I can't say I have any plans in particular. But there is one regret I'd like to remedy. I'd like to find my first love. I still dream of her, even all these years later.
Huh.
She was the general of the Frosty forces during the siege of the Citadel of the Sands. The turning point of the Salt Iron War, that was. I never learned her name. We were enemies, yes, but it was clear from the battle we waged how much we admired one another.
May I introduce you to Groma?
She caught a beautiful figure on the battlefield. Her every movement was majestic. More than anything, she was a fearsome warrior. Truly, there is none in the world like her. I wonder what might have been had we met in a tavern instead of as enemies.
I see. I hope you can find her then.
As do I. As do I.
What's going on over there?
Well, looky here. Easy mark.
Let's get them before they wise up.
There.
He saw us?
Well, we're too far away. Ain't humanly possible.
Monster!
How did you sense those bandits from such a distance?
Rats like that will never get the better of me. Until this war is over, I've only begun to fight.
I can see you mean that.
Ah, that's it. I know what I'm going to do when we're done fighting. I'll travel the land till I find the Frosty general who caught my eye.
She's a lot closer than you think.
Strange, but I sense her presence wherever I go. Might be she's closer than I think. If that's the case, I'd better do what I can to end this war, and fast. Time to work twice as hard for an early retirement.
Archibald, he's a good dude. Nicoletta tries to bring joy to the children who have lost their will to smile during the war.
Oh, however will we carry on?
Where's our house, Mama? Did the fire eat it?
They're just like me.
Piccoletta.
They lost everything. They're sad and hurting and don't know what to do. Sitting there all alone, I thought I'd never smile again. But that's when you and the others found me. You told me I threw my ball so well. Hearing that made me so happy. I felt warm inside again. I realized I wasn't alone in the world. And now it's my turn to do the same.
Wow! Look, Mama! She's amazing!
What are you doing, miss?
I'm juggling! Do you like it?
It's incredible! I wish I could do that too!
Those balls must weigh a ton for her to be grunting while juggling.
Well then, why don't I teach you? Picoletta is just like a troop leader. She brought joy to those children. She turned her sadness into a smile to cheer up others. That child can be a ray of light, warming the hearts of those bereft of hope.
Come one, come all! Behold, Picoletta's Circus! The greatest show in all the land!
Okay. So she basically finds her calling, I guess? Medina goes to assist some nurses in dire need of aid, where another critical choice is laid before her.
Thank you for journeying all this way to assist us, Medina. I fear the healers in this region are otherwise occupied today. You have my apologies.
No need to apologize. You may call on me whenever you're in need.
I have 2 wounded here. One of our own, and an S. Frosty.
The cause of all our strife in the flesh.
Decision.
Treating the enemy first. Have you lost your mind?
His wound is far more grievous. We must tend to him or he will die.
What fealty have we to those who robbed us of our king? Who would drive us to ruin?
We may have no fealty to his nation, but we have a duty to him, as a man whose life depends on us. Leave your talk of allies and enemies on the battlefield. It has no purchase in a place of medicine. So long as I practice the healing arts, it is my duty to save them both. They should be able to get some rest now.
That was incredible, Medina. I am sorry for what I said earlier. I was not myself.
Just tossed a bunch of HP pellets at them.
All is forgiven.
That easy.
At one time, I would not have challenged you.
Would that I had your courage.
You can. Simply keep your desire to help those in need first and foremost in your mind. The rest is sure to follow.
And last one. During training with Huette, Maxwell tells her things he could not tell Roland himself.
I see you have not neglected your training, Huette. I must take a moment to catch my breath.
You are winded. Good. I often worry that my skill is lacking. I wonder what Roland would think to see us practicing together. He expects much from me. I only hope not to disappoint him.
He has become a fine warrior in his own right, has he not?
Indeed he has. He would have been a worthy successor to King Regna, if only his birth would have allowed it.
Doubtless the king would have considered Roland too pure of heart to wear the crown.
And is that not a kingly virtue? Or do all rulers require some measure of ruthlessness to keep their people in order?
You are closer to the truth than you know. Prince Franny had evidence that his father was turning a blind eye to the illicit dealings of his subjects.
What? What dealings?
House Tellior was peddling watered-down wine and fattening their coffers with the profit. King Regna found out about their scheme, but the timing was unfortunate. It had been an arduous year. The king was loath to risk the loss of taxes, so he let it pass.
I see. And Prince Franny knew of this?
Yes, and he was goaded into coercing his own father by Minister Patriat. Perhaps what Prince Franny feared the most was that the king would pass him over and cede the throne to Roland. So he threatened to inform House Falks of King Regna's indiscretion if the king did not guarantee his succession.
That's... I never knew.
Over time, Prince Franny came to realize how he had been manipulated by Minister Patriat. He hated himself for the actions he could not take back, and he envied Roland for his blissful ignorance to it all.
Do you think Franny believed Roland to be a better fit for the throne than himself?
In his heart of hearts, I do. I have no doubt King Regna did too, when the weight of the schemes and intrigue that plagued his nation weighed most heavily on his shoulders. Perhaps Regna hoped that Roland could succeed where he had failed, and navigate through the deception without compromising his ideals.
So that is how it was. I see now why Roland looked up to you like a father.
The rot that spread through Glenbrook was not unique. Wheresoever men fight for power and influence, it spreads. But we need not submit to it. If ever there were a group of people that could set this kingdom to rights, it is here. We can rebuild Glenbrook to be more glorious and true than it has ever been.
I agree, Sir Maxwell.
When the war is over, it will not be strength of arms that will carry us through to the future, but the strength of our words and convictions. My brush with death has allowed me to see this clearly. A path forged by spears and swords will only end in a river of blood. I only pray that peace comes before we are consumed by it. And when it does, may we have the courage to set down our weapons and begin our true fight, to see that we never need pick them up again. Will you stand by my side when the time comes? Shall we build this new world together?
Yes, we shall.
That was a lot of words. Alright, let's drop by the encampment real quick. Pretty sure we can upgrade somebody to their next rank. Might as well do it. Promote. And who gets it? You'll get it. Target height 5+.
Wow, would you look at me?
Huh. Deal non-lethal damage to all enemies within range who are 5 or more squares above you. Okay. Seems interesting. No upgrades can be acquired. We do have some money, though. And he expanded his wares, which means he has more of that. Doesn't have any more unique stuff, sadly. Okay, so Oh no, I wasn't scrolling far enough down. Damn, that's a lot of HP recovery pellets. It's a good thing it stacks up infinitely. Well, high enough to where I don't have to worry about it, at least. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Is there a new mission? Level 47, an ally in need. Well, I guess that's what we're going to try to do next. So, till next time. It is late, and I need to sleep. Till next time, have a good night and all that.